Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about step 8 on how to make offers. In this video, I will talk about making on-market and off-market offers, the real purpose of making offers, and what an offer looks like. You see, I created this channel for all my service members who are in the Army, the Navy, the Marines, the Air Force, Space Force, and Coast Guard because 5 years ago, I decided I wanted to have a business of my own and be my own boss that will give me the freedom to set my schedule, decide how much money I want to make, and spend more time with my family. That's how I found real estate investing. And I've been building 3 businesses all while serving active duty in the United States Army. So, for those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Chris Solaita. I am a servant of my Lord and Savior Jesus, a husband, a father of 2, and I'm currently serving active duty here at Fort Liberty, North Carolina. And um, I want to first thank you for smashing that like button and commenting on my previous videos. It really means a lot to me. This is how I'm able to conversate with you, see what you like and don't like, see what questions you have, and I can answer them. Um, if I don't have the answer, I will definitely research it and reach out to my network and then provide you with a better answer and also the source of the answer. This way I can, this way you can go straight to the source that's more reliable than me, right? You see, all my content is strictly from experience, what has worked for me, and the knowledge that I have gained over the years. One thing that you will not see from me do is speak on something in real estate investing that I have not done. I will only give you what I have experienced specifically in fix and flipping houses. And as a disclaimer, this is strictly for educational purposes. The content I provide is informational and learning purposes and should not be considered as professional advice. I encourage you to do your own research or consult with an expert for that specific concern. So let's get to why you're watching the video, which is step 8 to make offers, right? And with that being said, I am going to switch over to the screen share. All right. So now I have my screen share up here, my node. Okay. So we're talking about how to make offers. So the first thing to consider is offers that you make on market. What does this mean? Well, on market offers are offers that you will find with listing real estate agents. Okay. And where do you find these? Well, these are found on what is called the MLS. What is the MLS? Well, the MLS is multiple listing services. Okay. So, for instance, my wife is a real estate agent, so she has access to the MLS, and that is where a lot of the deals that are listed on there are listed under a real estate agent. There's an agreement between the real estate agent and the homeowner to go ahead and list for the agent to list their deals onto the MLS for people to see. This is where you will find deals that are on market. What that means is that you can find it on platforms like Zillow. What's the other one? Redfins. Homes.com, those type of platforms. Those are called on market. Okay. Now, off the other one is called off market. These are the ones that I go for all the time. What does off market mean? Well, it just literally means the opposite of on market, which is not listed on MLS. Right? So if it's not listed on the MLS, there's no real estate agent involved. So you're dealing directly with the homeowner on this. Okay. So those are the uh, two type of ways you can make offers. You can make offers on market or off market. Now let's talk about the purpose. What is the purpose of making an offer? Okay. The real purpose of making an offer is not to get a contract. A lot of people think, oh, I'm going to make an offer just to get the contract. No, you can't. If you have that mindset of making an offer to get the contract, then it's going to be really difficult for you to actually get a contract. Here's the reason why. If you change your mindset into making an offer just to see, just to get, wait, let me see, only to get interest of the seller, or if it's on market, it'll be the real estate agent. But eventually it'll be the seller, because if you present an offer to the real estate agent, the real estate agent has to submit that to the seller or the homeowner. Okay, so the real purpose, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that at the top. Yep, I'm going to put that at the top, because if you change your mindset into making offers only to get the interest, then you will do a lot more offers than if you were to make an offer to get a contract. Okay. The other reason why you only wanted to the other purpose is to discover how motivated the seller is. Okay. Because when you make an offer just to get the interest of the seller, then you will also discover how motivated they are, right? So the motivation for sellers to sell their homes is because of probably because of foreclosure. Here are some of the reasons why. Foreclosure. Some of them have been landlords for a very long time, so we call them tired landlords. They just don't want to deal with any more tenants, right? So they want to go ahead and sell their property. The other one is distressed properties. These are properties that homeowners have been neglecting the things that needs to be repaired in their house for a very long time. So their homes, a lot of you see it on the road, when you're driving by it's probably in your neighborhood too, where a lot of these houses look like there's nobody living in there. Okay. The other one is bank REO. So what is the difference between bank REO and foreclosure? So foreclosure, the homeowners are still in the process of foreclosing. It has not gone into the bank REO. So we'll in another video, I'll go over the foreclosure process that goes right into the auction, and then from the auction into the bank REO, which is real estate owned. Okay, that's what REO stands for. What's another reason why they're motivated to sell is because someone inheritance. I wonder if that's how you spell it. Yep. That's how you spell it. So inheritance, right? Somebody inherited the property because either their parents or someone died and left a will saying that, this property ABC, 123 ABC Street is now, the property owner of my daughter named da 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 da. Okay. So the other one is retiring investors. Okay. These are the investors that are thinking of hanging their hat up as far as being a real estate investor. They just want to get rid of their all their properties or portfolio. A lot of times it will be in portfolios, and enjoy retirement, right? The other reason is divorce. What could be the other reason is too? And that is especially with us in the military, which I'm going to hear, but in the military, relocation, but in the military, it's called PCS, right? So these are the reasons why that people or sellers become motivated is because there's foreclosure, tired landlords, distressed property, bank REO, inheritance, retiring investors, divorce, and relocation. So again, the purpose is not to get a contract. The purpose is to find the interest of the seller and what is it motivating them to sell their house, right? So number 4, when you're making your offers, it does not have to be perfect. Look, your offers does not have to be perfect. Okay. You do not have to get the numbers the numbers right. What I mean by that, a lot of in beginning investors, they're too much into the analysis paralysis, where they're thinking, oh, I got to get the rehab number right. I got to get how much the closing cost is going to be. No, you don't have to get all of those numbers very accurate. All you need to do is know what the ARV is, right? Assume what the rehab cost will be, okay? And then from those two numbers right there, you can make an offer real quick. All right. So remember again, your offer does not have to be perfect, because what are you trying to do? You are trying to find if the seller is interested, right? And if they're interested, then you're trying to discover why is it that they want to sell. It could be one of these reasons or other reasons that I haven't listed. All right. So number five, let's get to number five of what does an offer look like? Here it is. So an offer, because remember now, you're trying to make these offers very fast. All right. So these offers can be in a text. It can also be through email, and it can also be through verbal, right? Over the phone as you're talking to whoever is it, the real estate agent, the wholesaler, or even the homeowner. Okay. And then what is it that includes in this? So when you're sending an offer, you're going to send an offer with your purchase price. Your offer will include the purchase price, the closing date that you want, the proof of funds, if you have proof of funds. Okay. If you're dealing with a hard money lender, that your hard money lender will be able to provide you your proof of fund. If you're funding it yourself, proof of funds could just be a snapshot or a screenshot of your bank account. And then if you're doing it with a private money lender, just ask your private money lender saying, "Hey, can you, draft up a letter saying that you have proof of funds in order to purchase this property," right? So the other one too is I sometimes include in there, if the deal is so good and I look at the pictures, I will also include in there sight unseen. This makes your your offer a little bit more enticing, right? And also with a closing date, preferably, um, you know, you can close between 7 and 14 days, right? I would include in there 7 or 14 days that I can close. I have the proof of funds, and guess what? I can do this sight unseen. That means I don't need to look at it, right? I didn't need to walk it. I can just see what the pictures look like online, and then here's my offer. So that's what an offer looks like. Okay. Now, the last thing I want to talk about is it's a number game. Here's what I mean by that. You're playing the odds on this, right? So when I first started, I started I wasn't making that many offers, okay? And I wasn't looking that many times either. And I noticed that, okay, I'm not getting any kind of deals. I think, in a month I only made like maybe 15 offers, right? But then my mentor, when I finally ended up getting a mentor, my mentor told me you have to make 100 offers a month. So what does that look like? And it really worked. So you're making 100 offers per month, right? And in those 100 offers, you're going to be doing 5 offers per day. So that's going to look like 5 to 7 days a week. Okay. And then on top of that, when you're making these offers, this is what advice for you guys is don't be discouraged of them saying no. Okay, you're gonna get so many no's. I'm telling you, you're gonna get so many no's because a lot of your offers you're offering, remember, you're only trying to get the interest of the seller, and a lot of the offers that you send in are going to be lowball offers. All right, and don't be discouraged of your lowball offers when you're sending it in. It's like, oh man, is this really low? Remember now, you're not trying to get the contract. You're trying to get the interest of the seller. Okay, there. Every time that somebody says no to you, you get closer to a yes. All right. So let me go back. So what did we talk about? We talked about on market and then off market. The on market is about the on market offers. It's been listed with a real estate agent, so you're making your offer with a real estate agent, and it's listed on the MLS, which is called a multiple listing service. For off market for off market offers, you're not making it to the real estate agents. A lot of time, these offers that you make off market are to wholesalers or even to the homeowners because you're making direct calls to the homeowners. Okay, and then the purpose of it is not to get a contract. The purpose of you submitting 100 offers a month is to only get interest of the seller. And once the seller or the real estate agent says that the seller is interested, then now it's time for you to discover the motivation behind that, whether it's foreclosure, tired landlords, distressed property, bank REO, inheritance, listed all the way down there. There's more reasons why, right? And then your offers, number four is your offers does not have to be perfect, right? You're trying to make 100 offers, 5 offers a day, 100 offers a month. That's 5 to 7 weeks, 5 7 days per week. Okay, so you have to make these offers without getting the expectation of I am trying to get a contract. Your the expectation is to get the interest of the seller. And then what does an offer look like? Well, the offer can be in a text, email, or verbal. It can be real quick text, email, verbal, and saying, hey, Mr. Wholesaler or real estate agent, here's my purchase price, my closing date. Here's attached to my email is my proof of funds. And guess what? I'm doing this offer sight unseen, right? And then from there, you just wait for a response. If the response says no, well, guess what? You're that one step closer to getting a yes. And it's a number game. Okay. Do not be discouraged. Don't be discouraged. So I hope that you find this very, very helpful as far as making an offer. I hope this information really blesses you. And, if you want to, let me switch this back. Look, if you want to know, if you want to if you want me to actually help you make these offers, and then if you want to know how you can become better at making offers, maybe analyzing deals, getting your numbers right. Now, remember, now your numbers doesn't have to be perfect when you're making an offer. Okay. But anyways, if you want to get more information like this and get more detailed into it, join my free VIP mentorship group right there. Join my free VIP mentorship group. It's called Government Issue Flippers. The link is in the description below. You click on that link, it'll ask you to answer 3 of those questions. So please go ahead and answer those 3 questions. Those 3 questions is just letting me know um, who you are, how I can get a hold of you, right? And then also making sure that, to be honest, what I'm trying to do is I'm not trying to get any scammers in my group, right? This is a scam-free zone, right? So I only want people with like-minded who are interested in becoming investor and then also building their own business. So please go ahead in the link in the description. Join my free VIP mentorship if you want to have more training of this that we do once a week. Go ahead and join us. But other than that, I hope this content really blesses you. If you have any comments or any if you have any comments, go ahead and post your comments below. Any questions, I'll definitely answer it. But other than that, hey, do me a good favor. Great favor also is to share this with people that you know, so that they can get this content, and then hopefully they can join the free mentorship group, right? But other than that, I really appreciate you guys for watching. Thank you for commenting, and then I'll thank you for sharing. Other than that, stay blessed. Buy the best. Peace.